Hello, what up guys and girls, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's episode number 191. That's right, we're single digits away from the next century of uploads being completed on FIFA 22. I should 100% be looking at editing up the highlights, but have I done that yet? Absolutely not. It's Thursday. It is the start of a new season on Ultimate Team. I guess from my videos, you'll see that like tomorrow and onwards. But yeah, do leave me a comment down below. Let me know who you got from your milestones packs and all of that good stuff, and what you think of like the level 30 players. I'll be curious to hear your thoughts about all of them. My guess is that you're going to think they're underpowered players for this stage of the game, and some of you got some really good stuff from your extra packs, and a lot of you got absolutely nothing extra. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to go with when I look down below in the comments. I think that's what I'm going to see. If you do enjoy today, leave me a thumbs up. 3,000 likes, you make me a very happy boy. And yeah, don't forget, of course, to subscribe to my channel if you're new. We sold Conrad Lama, got 38,000 for him, but I had put a position modifier and a chemistry style on him. So although it was a little bit more than what we bought him for, I did use stuff on him and did use consumables on him. So he was a slightly more valuable player when I listed him up. Now time to adjust the team again. So you can see the concept player that I've got in there, Dani Alves. 5-star Dani Alves. Looks like a massive dub of a player. I am going to be bringing him in today. I'm going to be purchasing him. We're also going to switch out the right back, Carlos Alberto, for the centre back one. Haven't been getting on great with the right back one, in all honesty. He might be fodder for me now, going into another SBC or something. I don't know. This one's actually still more valuable. He sells for like 400k, whereas the other one's like 350. So yeah, maybe all along I had the best Carlos Alberto. I got the centre back one. But I'll tell you what, this is going to be a nice team when you look at it. And I think Griezmann's going to be the player that goes in. Yeah, I think that makes sense to me. So what we'll do is, obviously it won't play as a 5 at the back. It will play as a 4-2-2 like we're used to. And the back four will be... Well, actually, let's go and buy this Dani Alves first, and then we'll talk about the squad as I'm putting it through and building it and stuff like that. So, Lima sells. I did just need to discard a couple of players from the club and also sell an inform that I had in order to get the amount of coins, get my coins up to 695k, which there was one Dani Alves at on the market. The rest were all at 700 or just about 700, I think. So I only saved about 5k. But I was able to purchase him. Welcome to the club, FUT Birthday, Dani Alves. Welcome back to FIFA as well. He wasn't in the game at the start, was he, of course? So this is how the squad's going to line up. And it will be a 4-2-2 in-game. The defence, as you would expect, of right-back Dest, centre-backs of Saliba and Carlos Alberto, Theo Hernandez out at left-back. And then in the CDM spots, we are going to have Dani Alves as the slightly more defensive one, because he's got really good stats everywhere. So I'm hoping he could be a great CDM on this game, and have the presence of like what Hakimi and Nuno Mendes did, with Zidane next to him. So yeah, lots of skillers. Literally, as we go into the attack, basically everyone apart from Griezmann has got ridiculous skills and weak foot. But yeah, Silas and Pele up front with Cantona and Griezmann as my cams. This is what I'm going to use for the playoffs. You know, if we dislike a player, or if I don't think Dani Alves is all that, I'll happily sell him on before the next before we actually start the weekend league and stuff. But yeah, it's it'll be a good test. You know, it'll be my FUT Champs playoffs. I always go into this thinking I'm going to go 10-0 this week. And then it absolutely never happens because, you know what it's like. Yeah. I think even some of the pros that I was talking to last week at the FUTWiz HQ were like, yeah, this is going to be the most difficult game you've ever played when you're at like 9-0. So I never even get close to that. I'll maybe win a couple, and then I'll take my first couple of L's fairly early on as well. It just is what it is. Bang average FIFA player, maybe slightly above average. Let me know what you think. So Pele covered his eyes as he took that shot there because I held the skill button down. It's one of the skill shots because I was already a couple of goals up. I thought, hey, why not go a little bit of you know, va-va-voom, a little bit of I don't even know what the word is I'm looking for. You get it, a little bit of like extra finesse or something, you know. But he quits. So we move into the next game. This guy's got a really, really solid and colourful Serie A team. He's got lots of different card designs in there. Decent looking squad. And it was a really good run down the left-hand side from Theo Hernandez. He then just whips it back post. Literally just lifts it up, ready for Eric Cantona to absolutely run in like a steam train and head that one home. But 1-1 at half-time because he was able to get a little goal back just before the break. He then got a man sent off and became more difficult to play against than when he had 11 men. I don't know what it is, whether he just, you know, wanted it more or what, but it was tough. Eventually, Griezmann ends up getting through, knocks it in for an easy Silas tap-in, and then I'd made some substitutions in the later stages of the game, and yeah, I think Mkhitaryan gets the goal there. Gets me the 3-1 victory, and that's 2-0. Good stuff. Still on for the 10-0 then. Can we make it 3-0 in the very next game? Well, it's going to be tough, isn't it? I see that new Ramos. I also saw the new Paqueta and Inform Mbappe and stuff. But I score an absolute beaut of a green time there with Antoine Griezmann. Just such a beast. And then I think I end up getting another goal with him there. Not quite such a screamer. If anything, he let the ball touch his foot and it went in the back of the net rather than actually taking a shot. But how about that from Sergio Ramos? It just made me want to do the SBC, literally from that goal right there. Was not expecting that to go in whatsoever, but it did. And I restore my 2-goal lead just before half-time, actually. I'll go on the counter-attack and get a little goal. So 3-1 up at half-time. Should be able to hold on to that one, you would think. And as you can see, in the second half, we're just pushing forward here with Silas. He just kind of left me to it. Was blocking and covering all the other routes, but I had a massive route down the middle with the player that I was actually on the ball with, so I scored. And then, yeah, I mean, he was applying loads of pressure in the final few minutes. He'd fully gone all-out attack, and I'd taken my foot off the gas. So he got a couple of goals back. It literally didn't matter, though. I still easily won and deserved the win, despite, yeah, he just didn't give up and he kept fighting till the end. So, yeah, I'm almost proud of him for that. But 3-0, the 10-0 is definitely still on. This guy's got a nice team, though. Lots of very good special cards in there, including a 95 Pele, of course, which is only mid-Pele, isn't it, the 95? That's nuts. Yeah, he's got the 98 as well, hasn't he? But I go 1-0 down and then actually 2-0 down and I quit. That's kind of my rule in weekend league qualification. I just quit if I'm a couple of goals down. If I think that the guy will probably just go on to score even more, why not waste? I don't really want to waste time. I just want to get through these games, get them done, and get qualified for the weekend league. If I can get 6 wins, brilliant. If I can only get 4 wins, then so be it. The aim is to get into the weekend league. If I end up getting 6 wins just for the better packs, then it's a dub. But yeah, this guy goes 1-0 up and then has a penalty and then actually goes 2-0 up, even though I saved the penalty. So again, it's just another easy quit, isn't it? It's an easy decision to move on from that one and just hop on into the next game. So 10-0 is not going to happen. 9-1 isn't going to happen. 8-2 is looking pretty unlikely, but it can still happen. We are 3-2 right now. Coming up against Bon Fortuna, you had that player of the month, Ben Yedder, which causes me an enormous amount of problems. But a red time shot, I think on the weak foot of Saliba with 40 shooting, ends up going in the back of the net. So that is quite something. And then a beaut of a chip from Silas. Yeah, he's a little bit of a clunky boy, but I feel like his left foot is really good. And I think his strong foot is the right foot, right? So I know he's got 5-star weak foot, but I really enjoy shooting on the left foot of Silas. I don't know why that is, but it's also the same with Zidane. I like taking left-footed shots with Zidane. Maybe I'm just more comfortable at taking powerful shots with the left foot of a player. Never really thought about it before. I also, I don't know which way I'm better attacking on this game. it's because some people are like that, aren't they? They'll think, oh, I'm attacking to the right, I'm going to score more goals this half. Whereas I don't really think like that at all. So maybe I need to. I'll have a proper watch back when I'm going through these, and I'll start realizing, oh, I only score when I'm shooting left, and I actually defend really badly that way as well. So it'll help me get better at the game, I think, just from learning those sorts of intricacies about my play. Another Ben Yedder in another game here. This guy, man, I went 1-0 up. I got my Silas header. Yeah, he's tall and fairly decent in the air. He's certainly not as good as Tammy and nowhere near as good as Eric Cantona or Drogba. But he can win the odd header because he is a big man as well, you know. But this guy was doing my head in because I went 1-0 up. And I thought he was going to quit, but then it turns out he was a bit of a demon, and I just got played off the park, so I quit at 2-1. And then we come up against a silver team. I mean, props and respect for you trying to do it, but I'll be honest, I just need to get my 6 wins, so I'm not going to go like easy or anything. And in all honesty, right, it's a silver team, but let's not all try and forget that this is certainly not a silver team. Yeah, they all say 74 on the card, but these cards are all like 90 rated in-game with their chemistry styles and stuff. So I think my team is still a lot stronger than my opponents, but let's face it, he's not using a silver squad against me, is he? He's using a high-rated team just with a low-rated overall. But fair play to him. He was properly getting goals, you know, and I was 2-1 down, I was 3-2 down, and then eventually I just sort of like sat forward a little bit and was like, yeah, okay, I don't really want to lose to this team. I'd rather just sweat it out and try and get the dub because it's going to help me get my 6 wins. A couple of super subs later, I found myself a few goals up, and this was the best one of the lot. Little roulette into fake Rabona, into rainbow flick, into volley. Love that from Pele. Absolutely love it. But yeah, GG's to you though. That was did a decent job with that team against me. Yeah, well, it certainly wasn't the easiest thing to play against. So that is my 5th win, and I mean I'm already into the weekend league, I guess, aren't I? So Champions Finals achieved. It is now time to just go in and hopefully beat this guy right here. I've got 2 attempts left to win 1 game. If I want the better packs. He had a mega squad, but I had lots of opportunities in the first half. I just wasn't scoring them. So again, a couple of substitutes later in the second half. I end up scoring on the 60th minute. Green time from Pele right there on a little counter-attack. And then I think we make it 2-0 here. I can't remember who actually scores it. Do I knock it into Pele? Yeah, oh yeah, I do. Nice work from Cantona there, holding off defenders and stuff. And Pele just taps it home. And he quits. So there's my 6 wins, and that is my weekend league qualification complete. I can now go ahead and take the packs. I can't get any enough points to get me up into the next rank, so we'll certainly take a little rank 4. Good stuff. And with that comes a rare gold pack and 2 mega packs, as well as my qualification, of course, rather than, I don't know, considerably worse packs I think you get if you only get 4 wins. So let's open these bad boys up right now. Obviously the hope is to get FUT Birthday or something. Get little boards in the first one. It's a little Jackie Grealish. 84 with an 84 Kostic. And 2 Hunter Chem styles in the same pack. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know if they sell. I'll have to have a look. Because probably should sell them on, right? I've probably got some untradeable ones in the club. And I don't seem to use Hunter that much. I'm normally trying to boost the agility and balance of players. I don't know how useful that is, though. Another 2 84s. Sorry, I just coughed there. It's made my eyes water, so I'm like ready to cry. I'm so sad. I'm so sad at how bad these packs are, man. No, yeah, it is what it is. Some weeks I've had genuinely unbelievable packs from the qualifiers, but this week just wasn't the case. We got a couple 84s though, and some fodder. And of course, what that will allow me to do is now stick a whole bunch of this stuff into the 81 plus double player pick, whatever it's called, because that, I mean, it's a fairly expensive. The 80 plus player pick is slightly better in my opinion because it's cheaper and you get more players pop up. But I'll do 10 at the end of this video. Dani Alves, let's talk about him. I honestly didn't think much to him at all. And that's so odd because I was expecting, right, Team of the Year Dani Alves from like a few FIFAs ago, who I used to love playing in CDM, and that just wasn't the case. Something about him was just like bang average. I certainly don't want to spend all my coins on that player. So Silas is still keeping up a decent goal to game ratio, you know. I don't know if he'll make it into my final weekend league team, but I'm certainly enjoying the challenge using him because he's not as fluid and as crazy good as all of my other attackers, but he's fun. I do quite like him. It's a challenge to use him against the better players, I would say. But yeah, still getting a bunch of goals. So at that point, I was looking at him to maybe list him up, but then I saw the goal to game and I was like, he should probably stay for a bit. I'm happy to keep him there for a little while. So I could sell Dani Alves for 4,000 coins more than I bought him for. Let's go. But of course, with a 700,000 coin sale, you get like 35,000 coins worth of tax. So we certainly lose a little bit on him. But I think it was worth trying him just to see if we were going to enjoy. So now I've whipped up 10 of these player picks for the end of the episode. I hope you enjoy. We start off with an 84 rated Felipe. We drop down to an 83. Can we just head back up again, please? I don't really want... Oh, yeah, back up to an 84. But we would quite like a little bit higher. Maybe a walkout. That is higher, but it's not a walkout. We get Carvajal. I think they go a bit dodgy for a bit. Yeah, 83. I think the 80 plus ones are better. I seem to come away with more. But you do consistently get the 83s and 84s, I guess, in this one. And a couple Team of the Weeks end up popping up for me too. So, yeah, no real complaints. I am low on informs in the club right now. So, a couple of, like, half decently rated ones. I think we get 2 82s. Yeah, little Gelson Martins there. And Endo at the other end. And then Mkhitaryan to just end things off. So, yeah, not amazing. But 185, a couple of informs, a couple 84s as well. No real complaints there, considering the stuff that was in my club was just a load of low-rated rubbish that I wasn't really going to use for anything but player picks. So they're the ones that I'm doing this week, I guess. Thanks for watching, though. That's going to be the end of the episode. If you have enjoyed, do me a favour, smash the thumbs up button. Know that I've got 700,000 coins to spend. Who should I bring in for the weekend league? Also... subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Cheers, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are down below. I'm currently at the FUT HQ, so come and say hi on social media where I'll be showing you all of the fun stuff I'm getting up to. Have a great day, everyone. I will do my reward stuff, milestone stuff tomorrow, and look forward to that. I'll see you then. Peace.